Okay. Hopefully we should be good. Um, I just want to run a quick sound check. Mic check. All right, I think we're good. Um, we are once I get really comfortable and situated. Uh, we are playing Fallout 76. Um, we hold on. Let me pause my music real quick that I have playing. Okay, so here's what's happening before we get like into the stream. Um, so the beginning of the year, I had a schedule of games that I wanted to you know play to get back into doing this, and obviously January fell through. Too many issues with my internet. My internet service provider, Breezeline, they don't like to acknowledge issues with internet, especially when you live on the outskirts of where they barely cover. For some reason, my internet has been working fine now after the first month. Um, but my streaming was having issues. Um, so I decided to stop using Streamlabs OBS and I went over to regular OBS, and that's what's taking me a little bit. Uh, in my opinion, from Streamlabs OBS to OBS is a little more advanced, and you kind of got to know what you're doing, and I didn't. So I was looking up videos and whatnot and figuring out how to set up regular OBS, not Streamlabs. So that's what I'm using now, but I'm still trying to get the hang of this whole multi-stream from Twitch and YouTube. Uh, I should be live on both. For some reason, on my OBS for the multi-stream, I can only see the Twitch chat. I can only type to the Twitch chat. So I have the YouTube chat up on my phone, so I can hopefully see that. Um, Other than that, once I get this whole um, multi-stream down, okay. Once I get this multi-stream thing down, is when we are actually going to jump into the games that I've been wanting to play. They are classic games, but right now we're going to stick to this. And once I get the hang of OBS, I will be jumping into that. I have a whole schedule set up of what I've been wanting to do, and I hate that I have to delay it a little more, but I don't want to start playing a series and have something on my end screw up the entire thing. It's more of not necessarily perfectionist, but I don't want to start putting work into something and in the end it's all screwed up because of my end. So I want to make sure I have everything, like I want to make sure I have all my ducks in a row if we're going to use a fucking uh a phrase or whatever the fuck. All right, let me put my music back on. Swap over to game. There we go. Okay. Um. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it's going to do that. Give me 1 second. The heater kicked on. It's getting a little hot. Alright, I got a little hot, turned my fan on, and because I know it's going to get a little chilly, you know, alright. So we're going to pick it, we're going to make a whole new character, because the point of this is to relearn how to play. Yeah, the whole point of this is to relearn how to play the game.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even though you may have overindulged and over slept,
Alright.
but it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day.
Say about that.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and
Start from
creed.
the top and work down. Because we're going to sit
But
here and
you all
completely
share
customize.
one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
I think I'm going to go with that. Oh, that's my skin color. Okay. No, I want it, the eyes. There you go. Not that it matters. I'm not really going to see what he looks like. Blue and Bloodshot. Why not? We're going to go with that. Go back to wrinkled. No, what the whole mouth? There we go. That's good enough. We're gonna call him Old Man Joe. Oh shit. There we go. Oh, excuse me. Alexa, turn the light strip on. Actually, hold on. Stop. I want to make sure. I just want to make sure the volume was all the way up.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility. Just know that Vault-Tech is proud
Lots of water out there.
I am proud of you. When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission out there in Appalachia.
You must all go through that giant vault door alone.
This is the Overseer.
Yeah, I remember the beginning.
Message repeats in 24 hours.
Oh, no, that wasn't it.
System ready to go.
Overseer's log.
You do remember the whole point of reclamation?
Yeah.
Remember one of Vault-Tech's many, many mottos. Hard work is happy work. Goodbye. Ciao. Arrivederci. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Vaya con Dios. Buen viaje.
We're gonna start with the level 20. Press Y to view the level 50 character. The what? Oh, never mind. I usually go for commando, but I think I'm gonna do gunslinger. But the beauty is I can always change it if I need to. Okay, right off the bat, that's different. That's because of the DLC thing. Give me a second, I gotta blow my nose. I saw that power armor just spawn on top of me. Um, I need to turn that down just a little more and turn that up just a little more. There we go.
Well, look at you. Fresh from the can and not a speck of dirt on you. Best watch your step around here. Figured you Balties weren't done cooking yet. Guess I was wrong. Already interrogated the last Balti to come out of that hole. Sounds like there's nothing down there for me, though. Saved me the trouble of breaking in.
Who are you?
Oh, just a working man passing through. This fella here had a price on his head and thought he'd run far enough. He hadn't.
You killed that
He
person?
was dead the moment they put a bounty on his sorry ass. This just happens to be where we concluded our business.
You're a bounty hunter.
Bingo! Got it in one. Run a little business out in Burning Springs from a saloon called The Last Resort. I farm some of it out to independent operators. I keep the fun ones for myself. If you're interested, find me there. I got a feeling you might be cut out for this sort of thing. The hell if I know. So long as the caps from the bounty end up in my pocket and pay for the chems in my lungs, I don't much care what they did. But make it quick. I'm getting bored fast. Slow down there, cowboy. Buy a fella dinner first. Let's just say I'm currently residing in Burning Springs, across the river in what used to be Ohio. Well, that's the name the locals use these days. Burned clean away after the war. Not like here. Might have been an improvement. Or maybe it was bombs, maybe something else. Nothing but rock, sand, and poison dust now. An opportunity, if you got the stones for it. Got a half-assed town out there, though. Highway town. At least they've got a Well, you got a map on that fancy Pip-Boy of yours? I'll point it out. If you're inclined, there's a bridge out by Point Pleasant. You might even survive the experience. Plenty of work out there if you don't mind killing. But make it quick. Ha. Guess they don't
What
have
happened to your
manners in that
face?
vault of yours. Well, I'll give you a pass on that this one time, seeing as how you just stepped foot in the wasteland a minute ago. Same thing that'll happen to your face. You stay out here long enough. Ain't the only one, neither. Best get used to the sight. This brain ain't for picking. Plenty of locals around here talk you off, I'm sure. I couldn't agree more. If you get out to Burning Springs, see me at the Last Resort Saloon. Might be there's work for you.
Okay. Okay, they're down there.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil? Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me. I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right. Oh, do be careful out there.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way in there. Maybe... Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
Oh, I have a revolver. Oh. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Whew. Trying to remember how to play. Okay, so that swaps them out.
Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open?
Oh, door's still
God
tight.
damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
Yeah, there's
You know,
nothing in the vault.
The thing that brought everyone back. The treasure.
You got bad information.
Told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Good luck with
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them. We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been. Watch yourself out there.
Alright. Oh god, I did not see him. Oh, reload, reload, reload. Okay, I believe I just took everything from all the bodies nearby. God damn it. Okay, set everything like that. Oh, no, I'm not worried about that. There we go. Take everything that I can. Including you. I'm sorry. Hold on. Before I do that, I need to figure out... That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Why? Oh, dear God! You killed the chicken before I could. How the hell did they know I was up here? Just trying to figure out how to bring up the frickin' weapon wheel. 'Cause that's how you swap weapons. There it is. It's up on the D-pad. Okay. Oh shit. Something blew up down there. I still want to know how the hell they knew I was up here. Uh-oh. I was going to say my game crashed. Oh, it didn't. I'm gonna have to reset the game. Let me reset the game real quick. I think it just crashed. It did. Shit. I forgot I can't touch anything while it's trying to log in. Damn it, I didn't want that to happen. Anyway, Old Man Joe. Hold on, somebody actually commented on YouTube, and I gotta look down to see the flipping comment because I don't know how to set this shit up yet. Game's really good online. So I've played this game on and off since it came out. What is this? Confirm. So I've played this game on and off since it came out. I actually, before they released it, they had a beta test thing. I tried that too. I really liked it. I didn't like the fact that there was no NPCs, but over time the game got really good. The online aspect of it, I don't like that it's forced, but that's how most games are being. I never really did anything with the online aspect, mainly because I don't have any friends to play it with. Which is probably why I don't spend a lot of time playing the game. So let's go all the way back down here. I gotta remember when I hit VATS on this, or the Pip-Boy doesn't pause the freaking game. I've been playing a lot of Fallout 3 and New Vegas lately. Alright. Let's say, where's the other one at? Give me everything, thank you. Hey, you're actually here this time. And you replaced your chicken with some deer.
It's just about time to eat. Gotta keep a lookout for raiders.
Are you sure you weren't here last time?
Need to find a place to settle down for the rest of the day.
Lumberjack Protectron
I don't know why I did that.
does not want to lose lumberjack job to cheap.
I don't know why I hit that button thinking I could pause it. It's gonna take a little bit of time to remember that I'm playing a online game. I just want to do something real quick. I wish I could show you how I have my stuff rigged up for anybody that's watching on Twitch or YouTube. I have my game monitor here. I have my OBS over here with you guys at the camera with corny little camera light. My microphone is tied to an arm that used to be a heat lamp. I cut the top off of it. And then my chat is all the way over here on a tiny ass like motel television that I put sideways. So I'm still trying to figure this stuff out. Okay. And then I actually have music very quietly playing in the background, but I have it set to where stream can't hear it because of copyright bullshit. Alright, we're gonna go in there and take them out. But I'm gonna do it differently than I usually do, because I usually go from the front and work my way back, but this time we're gonna start at the back. Okay, I can actually turn that off. Okay, they're not shooting at me. So glad when you reload in this game that it doesn't waste ammo. Where? There he is. There's another one. Right in the dome. I think I play too much New Vegas. Let's check the house. Definitely taking that. The
Mothman!
What the hell?
I will not fall. Damn you, unbeliever! I come to the divine light.
I was really about to ask why I hear a didgeridoo or some shit. And then, you know, my man is just hanging out. See if there's anybody in here. Or what's over here? Wow, I'm not close enough. I'm sitting here hitting the button and it's not picking it up. Oh, there's a mole rat over here. Where'd he go? There was a mole rat over there. Where'd he go? There he is. Can't figure out how to jump a fence? What the hell? Wait, how did he just phase through the... And why is the robot not doing anything? Close. Oh, that's my stash.
Broadcasting to the people of Vault 76. This is the Overseer. We need to talk, face to face. I've missed all of you, but this isn't just about a reunion. We have work to do. I'll be waiting in Sutton. Broadcasting to the...
right button. Craft. There we go. That's good enough. Now just sell all that stuff to get money.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you?
I like perception.
Guy?
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now, I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed
Yeah,
at
let's
me
keep the
more
light
than
on, it's a
enough
little
for one
brighter.
day.
No, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna change it here. Display. No, my brightness should be on. Where is... I didn't mean to hit that.
Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you. Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say? That's what I was hoping. So, the details. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Go with intelligence.
Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte.
I know, you're gonna
Not
have me
half
make
bad.
something that's gonna
So what I've
attract
chicken scratched
people,
together
or-
here for you is the schematic for one custom-made
What, you
Crane
just
Treasure
trip?
Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty
I'm not
Moy
gonna
can
ask
help
her
you out.
why she knows
What are
I'm
you
from
on
a
about,
vault,
Mordecai?
or how she knows I'm
Hey,
from
nah,
a vault.
I'm not
when
bragging or anything,
I was
but I've
wearing a
got some
vault suit.
tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it.
Alright, come on.
Now, you ready to
Alright.
get this show on the
I've
road?
been ready. Hurry up. Come on.
It is a lot to ask. Fine. I could do 75. But that's as high as I'll go. That
Go on.
means you're up to the task?
You're gonna pay me 75 caps for this?
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. Oh, and on the topic of leaders, you know, one of my people found this tape in the camp across the way, recorded by one overseer of Vault 76. It's a little out of date at this point, but it seems it might have been left for someone from her vault. Maybe it was waiting for you? Sounds like she set the camp up so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a little refresher.
Come on.
Glad to hear Vault Tech actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours.
Why are you taking
are
so
in
long
good
to
company
talk?
now, because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you? Some
Oh, I do have to talk to him.
come for the view? Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think. You will? Oh, thank you. I mean, thanks. Just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive. Now, there anything else you wanted to chat about?
No, I'm ready to go.
Some... Son of a... What tiny fisted rat built...
Alright, I'm gonna let y'all listen to this for a minute.
Hello?
I'll be right back.
Hello. This is Mort McCoy. And welcome to the first of Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. Today we're talking about your camp. Now, former Vault resident or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp. When plunking down your camp, C-A-M-P, that's an acronym, for the first time, remember to... Crap. Where'd that... Oh, here we go. Remember to take the lay of the land. Consider the grade of the terrain. Details... Damn, I had one wrong. An eye for details are a must. You should take a moment to familiarize yourself with the camp's patented intuitive construction interface. But don't worry, we'll cover construction in gory detail in the next of Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. So long. Get your jobs. Come on, Mort, what was that? Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back to Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. Today, in this second tape, we are talking construction. Now, the first step of construction is... Wait, what? Is that soda? Soda's red, right? Wait, oh. Electing. First, electing what you're going to build. Once you've made that election, it's just 3 easy questions to construction success. 1. Is the location I've selected going to work for an object of the size and shape I'm building? 2. Have I read the schematics thoroughly? And 3. Do I have all the required materials too? Who the hell bled on my notes? Saul! If I find out it was you, you're gonna bleed on... Whatever. Just finish, Mort. Short on materials? Loot the local junkyard, mills, and warehouses for parts. Missing a critical schematic, your local vendors might have just what you're looking for. And on that note, this has been Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. See you again soon. Solomon, so help me, this better be Sam. Where are you hiding? Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final tape in the camp series, powering your camp. After listening to the second tape, you should already be well trained, enough to build a unit. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait. Screw it. Alright, I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with the wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection. Some objects, however, like say light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Holotapes. Please check back with Headmaster Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more about his other exciting courses, including Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks again for listening. Ha! Nailed it.
Oh, hey there. Looking forward to hearing what you thought of those tapes. Now,
I
what do you
didn't
want to
really
discuss?
listen to them, but okay. Listen to the tapes.
Did you now? What did you think?
I didn't pay attention.
That bad, huh? Well, thanks for listening to them, I suppose. Hopefully you got something out of them.
I
Now, was there
didn't
something
want to be
else
a
I could do for
dick,
ya?
but like, listen to Overseer Camp.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, and no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault, you see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
Something just happened. I have to end the stream.